Lex, as you always
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's the Orlando Magic taking on the San Antonio Spurs. A look at the Magic starting group. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Luka Doncic out there with Mitchell, and it's Hill, and it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. Now here's Tatum, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Carter looking around. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Hill. To the inside, Mitchell. The shot will not fall. Mullen with the defensive effort. And the Spurs with possession. Carter kicks to Mullen. Off target with his 3. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. About a minute played so far here in the first. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes, and his priority this time out is trying to make it hard for Donovan Mitchell. He told me Donovan is an elite 3-level scorer. It's going to take more than one player to slow him down. We need all 5 guys communicating and working together defensively. A big challenge. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the shot goes in.
Oh, great job by Anthony, keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Mitchell outside. Outside Hill. Doncic outside. Robinson a screen on Carter. Clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throws good from Doncic.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Now here is Carter. Pass to Tatum. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Carter against Doncic. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Chamberlain with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Mitchell outside. Back to Doncic. Pass to Towns. Here's Robinson. Drops it in from 11 feet.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Spurs. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
And here is Doncic following the three from Chris Mullin. And that's good. Luka Doncic for three. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you three. The revenge triple.
Back to Tatum. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Mitchell. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Hill. Out to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Over Carter. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Spurs with some changes. Richmond, he's checked in for Anthony. Booker comes in for Mullin. And Parker subbed in for Carter. Tatum no good. The Magic trail by 3. Mitchell left side. Outside, Towns. Here's Harrison. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there. Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Now, here's Mitchell. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Halliburton for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. And this game is tied up now.
At the arc, Halliburton, confident, no fear, no hesitation. If he sees a good shot, he's letting it fly.
Here's Richmond. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside, Towns. They set the screen. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Tatum. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And the Magic with possession. Trailing by 2. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Mitchell. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And understanding where to run to in transition, Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
Elbow shot. Chamberlain. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Tie game in San Antonio. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So with Anthony sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Parker out there with Booker. Then it's Parrish. Then it's Malone. And it's Richmond in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Edwards. Over Booker. Edwards, no good. San Antonio leading by 3. Richmond for 3. Chris Webber comes up with a rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Halliburton looking around. Pass to Edwards. Fires the three. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Edwards got it all tied up now for the Magic. Now here's Richmond. He has 5. Down with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Here's Arizin. Pass to Edwards. Here's Arizin. Yao with a screen on Parker. Here's Arizin. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against the Pacers. No good from Booker. And it's the Magic with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Weber can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now here's Richmond. Shoots. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field. And it's the Magic with the ball, trailing by 2. Parker against Halliburton. Weber with a screen on Richmond. Arizin the pass to Yao. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yao is such a big guy, and his physicality that time rewarded.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Richmond kicks to Parker. Over Halliburton. Here's Malone. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, cleaning up the glass and sending it right back down. Malone earning an extra possession for his team.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Robinson's checked in for Orlando. Luka Doncic comes in for Halliburton. Free throw drops for Malone.
The bruising power forward, Malone, a dominant offensive player between his nifty post moves and that soft mid-range.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Doncic. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Spurs. Carter outside. Back to Anthony. Doncic against Mullen. Off target from outside. Mullen's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Weber dishes to Doncic. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Weber throws it down.
Wow, when Weber is this well set up, all you can do as a defender is hope and watch.
Outside Mullen. Back to Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now here's Edwards. All alone. Again, the Magic score. San Antonio trailing here. Outside Mullen. Chamberlain with it. Carter with the 3. Robinson pulls it in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Takes a step back. Doncic against Carter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Friday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. Then on Sunday, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers coming into town.
And for their matchup with the Magic, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Now here's Tatum. Carter outside. Drops in the tray.
Hey, that stroke from Carter, as smooth as a baby's bottom.
Orlando leading by 3. Outside, Towns. Outside, Hill. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And here's Doncic from the arc. The rebound by the Spurs.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Mullen's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Hill kicks to Doncic. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his 5th rebound in this one. Puts up a deep 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Magic lead by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically none. And now, not a bad. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And so in the game for the Magic, we've got Luka Doncic. Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Hill, and at the 3 spot, Anthony with the bucket.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that 3. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
Anthony's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. Now Doncic outside Hill. Pass to Towns. Just 4 to shoot. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Tatum. Out to Carter. This one for 3. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him. Magic leading by 3. Mitchell passes to Hill. Now here's Doncic. 3-pointer. And Tatum pulls it down.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass. can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Mitchell, following the basket made by Wilt Chamberlain. Hill kicks to Towns, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here is Carter, so they take the lead. Chamberlain got 4 points this quarter.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size, just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Outside, Towns. Back to Doncic. Doncic attacks. Good. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
No stopping Luka there. He put some real force behind that drive.
Outside Anthony. Carter sets the pick for Anthony. And a miss there on the triple. And so Doncic will bring it up for Orlando. They lead by 1. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job, earns himself a trip to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and catch is generally among the best in the league.
Yao, he's checked in for Robinson. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
Boy, the catch-and-shoot game of Mullen, excellent. Tremendous confidence in that shot, as well he should have, because he's lethal.
And here is Hill. Following the three from Chris Mullen, the three for Doncic. Rebounded by the Spurs. Chamberlain got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. With the teardrop, Yao with the block. On the wing, Mitchell, guarded by Tatum.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Booker a screen on Halliburton. Nobody near Parker. San Antonio again missing. Weber with it, picked up by Malone. Weber dishes to Edwards. Pulls it up. Rebound San Antonio.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Parker finds Malone.
Malone draws all kinds of attention, being the dynamic scorer that he is.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
Free throw drops from Malone. And both free throws good for Malone. Orlando trailing here. And here's Edwards. He's got 5. Shoots from the line. Richmond with the rebound. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Booker's got his first points in this one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Edwards against Booker. 6 to shoot. Right side, Edwards. The Magic again can't hit. Spurs leading by 4. Richmond kicks to Booker. Takes a 3. And you know who? Devin Booker.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
You know, when Yao cuts like this, you got to try to get in front of him and impede his progress. Beautiful execution in the pick and roll there.
Now here's Richmond. He has 7, sinks the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Harrison. Halliburton outside. Pass to Harrison. Driving inside. Richmond with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Spurs have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Free throw drops in for Tony Parker.
And Parker has such speed and creativity, just causes the defense fits in terms of how to properly guard it.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 19 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Now here's Edwards. Yao with a screen on Booker. Edwards. Good. He hits the jump shot. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so it's San Antonio, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Back right after this. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Let's play even smarter and make sure.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Anthony sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Parrish. Malone is out there with Richmond. Then it's Tony Parker. And it's Booker in at the shooting guard.
Well, I tell you what, you got to keep Yao Ming out of the paint. Guy is just too big and too strong and has too good a touch to let him catch it that close.
Now here's Richmond. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Yao Ming.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
And he knocks down the first one.
So easy to appreciate Richmond. I mean, he's an elite scorer who's really comfortable getting buckets from anywhere and everywhere.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Weber. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Edwards. And Doncic is subbed in for Halliburton. So he makes one of two as the second one misses.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Now here's Parker after Luka Doncic's miss. Parker with it. Now Richmond. Shot clock at 6. Tries from 16. Bank shot. No good. The Magic trail by 7. Doncic feeling it out. Parrish against Yao. Now here's Towns. He's guarded closely. The 3 for Doncic. Rebound San Antonio.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Here's Richmond. Takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The Magic called timeout.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Robinson's checked in for Orlando. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was saying to his team, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Spurs. 6-point game. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Mitchell. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Doncic. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Pass to Tatum. Knocked away. And they recover it. And here's Carter. There's a good screen. Shoots over Doncic. And it's Carter missing.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Tries the spin move. And Arizon gets it to go.
Oh, great pass by Mitchell. He can run your offense, slide over to the 2 as well, giving you some great backcourt versatility.
Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Doncic against Carter. And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Mullen. And here's Tatum for 3. They get the rebound. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Doncic. And Orlando making a change here. Hill's checked in. So he gets them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Anthony kicks to Carter. Back to Anthony. Over Hill. Anthony can't hit. The Magic trail by 6. Mitchell passes to Towns. Hill has the open look. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And the shot goes down. And the Spurs lead by 8.
And love watching Mullins shoot the ball. A terrific score, especially from the mid-range.
Doncic against Carter. High post try. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Any doubt who's taking that shot? That's Luka's basketball all the way because he's much in the clutch.
And it's Carter missing. Orlando with the ball. Doncic outside. Goes back up. Robinson misses. Doncic against Tatum. And so they choose to intentionally foul. .40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And it's Mullen that time on the assist by Anthony.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here's Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
And that's an intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up. But Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 7. Robinson finds Hill, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. .26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Outside Anthony. Chamberlain a screen. Jacks up a three. And so it's San Antonio with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and the send. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. We've got the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat. Looking at the starting five for Boston. And it's Havlicek in at the 3. Here's Rice. Sinks it from distance.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Stockton. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Drummond. In transition. Here's Rice. Wilkins with a rebound. Pass to Stockton. Takes a 3. Rebound Miami. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
These are his first free throws of the game. First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Havlicek. 14 feet away. Wallace pulls it in.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Jones. No luck on that one.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
From the high post. The putback. The shot off that time.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Pass to Drummond. Wallace outside. Jones with the ball. From downtown. And Havlicek pulls it down. Here's Garnett. Watched by Wallace. Stockton's shot is off.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Here's Jones. And counted from 12 feet.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. O'Neal passes to Wilkins. Who poked away. Here's Garnett. Watched by Wallace.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes. But also, we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Jordan's checked in for Jones. Here's Drummond. Pass to Wallace. On the wing, Wade. Now Jordan. O'Neal pulls it in. Here's Stockton. Here's O'Neal. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Rice. 5 points in the game. Here's Jordan. Nails the baby hook.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, Havlicek fires in the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Wade. Still no points. Pass to Rice. Back to Wallace. To the wing, right side. The three ball. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wilkins, the pass to Havlicek. Here's Garnett. Pass to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Boston shooting their first free throw of the evening. Here's Jordan. Here's Wallace. Lays it up and banks it in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Boston trailing. Here's Stockton. Pass to Irving. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Jordan. Boston with a rebound. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
To the paint. Here's Gilmore. Wallace pulls it in. And it's Miami's ball. Here's Rice. 5 points in the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Jordan. Had the space there, but it's offline.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Launches it. Buries it from 3. Rice has got 8. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Stockton. No points so far. On the wing, Irving. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Boston shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Irving. Fires from way outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat out in front. They lead by 3. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick out for an open 3, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. And it's Gilmore in at the 5, roaming the paint. Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And he can't hit the second. Celtics trail by 4. Havlicek passes to Irving. Here's Maravich, defended by Hardaway. Pass to Gilmore. Outside Irving. Here's the 3. Rebound Miami. Outside Hardaway. Jones, the pass to Jordan. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And both free throws good for Jordan.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Irving for 3. Drills it from deep. Irving's got 5.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. To the left wing. From 17. And there's Jordan on the assist from Jones. Jordan's got his second basket on the night.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Left side, Irving. Pass to Maravich. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow. Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight, and he drops the first. So he gets them both. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Hardaway, the pass to Jones. Smith outside. Five to shoot. Shot from 12. It's deflected, and they recover it. Jones misses. Jones is gone, just 1 for 4 so far. Here's Havlicek. He's got 5. Irving. Again, the miss by Boston.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Jones feels it out. Pass to Smith. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Smith's got his first 2 points of the night. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Maravich. Gilmore passes to Irving. Tipped away. Stolen by Jones. Fast break Miami. Pushing it up now. Pass to Smith. Deflected. And he gets it back. And down it goes. 2 points. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Hardaway, no good. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Garnett. No made baskets yet. His first shot coming late. It's good. Off the glass. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Heat leading by 3. Pass to Jordan. Back to Wade. 1:43 left in the first half of this game. Into the lane. Got a piece of it. Here's Maravich. And here's O'Neal. Here's Wilkins. Clock at 6. Here's Maravich. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. So it's Miami now. It's a 3-point game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Garnett, no good. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of this one. Pass to Wallace. Here's Wade. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 6th rebound on the night. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Maravich. Again, the miss by Boston. Maravich has gone 1 for 3 on the night. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Jordan, the screen. Here's Wade, driving to the basket. Blocked! And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Stockton. Here's O'Neal. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Miami out in front, up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
At times in the past, we've teased the fans for how they voted. But it's not easy, man. There's a lot of talented guys out here. I love to...
Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Celtics trail by 3. They've got Andre Drummond, and it's Wallace in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Miami. To the inside. And he jams it home with authority.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Pass to Rice. Let's go with a 3. Pure from three-point range. Rice has got 11 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Wilkins. Oh, rejected by Drummond. Drives to the hoop. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Low block shot. Rebound Miami. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Well, playing his role to perfection. Using his size to control the glass for his team.
And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Drummond. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Wallace, the pass to Drummond. Got a piece of it. Here's Stockton. Yet to see a basket. Boston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes the first. The Celtics making a switch here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Miami leading by 4. Wade, the pass to Drummond. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Wilkins. There's a screen. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Wilkins has got 5 now.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Back to Drummond. And he banks in the layup.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Garnett. Unable to get that one. Good D by Wallace.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Garnett, and he sinks the 11-footer. Garnett's got 4 points in the quarter. Heat leading by 3. Outside Jones, from deep, hits the trifecta.
Maybe they expended too much energy in the first half. They just look tired here on the defensive end.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Havlicek. That three's off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now here's Jones, tightly guarded, and the jam by Drummond.
Well, physically attacking the rim is something Drummond does well, and the lob pass only makes it easier for him.
Stockton, pass to Gilmore. Here's Wilkins. Floats one up. Rebound Miami. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in the game. So it's Miami now. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Here's Jones. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Tuesday, the Denver Nuggets will come to town.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
Pass to Gilmore. Here's Havlicek to end the run. He drops it from range. Havlicek's got 8.
In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Jordan with it. Irving picks him up from the high post. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And after a terrible first half shooting the ball, they're finally finding their touch.
Pass to Maravich. A minute 6 left in the third quarter. No good on the triple.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
For 3, Hardaway. Wilkins with a rebound. Celtics trail by 9. On the wing, Irving. Pass to Maravich. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Misses the 3. Miami leading by 9. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Smith outside. Outside Hardaway. Boston pulls it in. Here's Maravich from deep 3-point range. Oh, it goes! He beat the buzzer!
The NBA never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, what a...
And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Boston. And it's Gilmore in at the center position. Pass to Havlicek. Here's Maravich, covered by Jordan. Maravich, no good. Heat leading by 6. Inside. Deflects the pass. Jones, the pass to Jordan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Jordan.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Celtics trail by 8. Here's Maravich from deep three-point land. Not going to go that time.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Rice off target from three-point range.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Here's Havlicek. They set the pick from behind the arc. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Stripped it away. Pass to Irving. Over to the wing. Here's Maravich. The 3 is up. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Jordan goes in and slam dunk by Jordan.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. A different look for Miami. Andre Drummond comes in for Jordan, and it's Wallace in for Smith. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Drummond passes to Wallace. Here's Wade. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off a transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Garnett passes to Gilmore. Here's Stockton. From the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Miami leading by 8. Pass to Drummond. Jordan with it. This one for 3. Drains the triple. Jordan's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Stockton, pass to Havlicek. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Miami making a switch here. Jones is checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. O'Neal's checked in. Here's Wade. Here's the pick. To the middle. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Irving against Jones. Here's Stockton. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got 6 rebounds in the game. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Rice. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Knocked away. Stolen by Jones. Boston pulls it in. Garnett's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Irving. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. He drops the first one, and that brings him with an 8. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Miami with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. 1:44 left in the fourth. Pass to Rice. Wallace with it. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. A nice shot by Rice. And the Heat lead by 10.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. A minute 20 left in the fourth. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Heat. And here's the fast break. Wilkins, the pass to Stockton. And there's the lob.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Miami leading by 8. Now here's Jones. There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And Boston has possession. Here's Wilkins. Rice grabs the miss. Outside Jones. Pass to Drummond. Now here's Wallace. Here's Wade. And again, no good by Miami. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And the Celtics call time here. They're down by 8. All right, guys, what do you think?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Stockton's shot is off. Here's Wade. So it's Miami picking up the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It's the Miami Heat and the Chicago Bulls. So with Smith sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Jones. Andre Drummond is out there with Wallace. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Rice in at the 3 spot. And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Pass to Davis. And here is James. Davis sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
LeBron has made himself a deadly shooter. You can't fault the D for being a little too aggressive on his shot fakes.
And James drills them both. And it's Wade with the ball for Miami. Outside, Jones. Fires the 3. Rice, no good. And the Bulls with possession. Davis down low, defended by Drummond. Good D by Drummond. Last outing for Chicago, they won that game against Dallas. Jones the pass to Drummond. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Well, if you're that size and you're Andre Drummond, be aggressive and assertive in the paint. I'm going to dictate the action inside, he says.
Now here's LeBron. Allen with the screen for James. Davis in the corner. From 8. And the bank shot is good.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
Wade kicks to Drummond. Outside, Jones. Pass to Wade from deep. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
And Wade is very selective from this area, but he can absolutely knock down the triple.
Here's Eaton. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Miami has possession after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
As a big, you understand that contact is part of the game. Andre Drummond makes his living on tough, hard-nosed basketball.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game. And both free throws good for Drummond. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Now here's Nash. And here's James outside. Rebound Andre Drummond. Wade with it. Guarded now by Nash. With the floater.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Now here's Jones after LeBron James's miss. Jones looking for an opening. Takes the turnaround J. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And they double up Davis. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's James. And the layup is good.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Now, here's Wade. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Jokic, he's checked in for Chicago. Jordan's checked in for Miami. Drummond dishes to Wallace. At the elbow, it's Jordan. With the drive, and Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
Allen outside. Pass to Nash. Clock at 6. LeBron is screen on Wade. Fires from the wing. And it's Nash missing. Miami leading by 4. Rice passes to Wallace. Drummond sets the screen for Jordan. Back to Wallace. Here's Rice. They get it again. Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Andre Drummond has attacked the glass offensively as long as he's been in the league. Boy, those second chance points come quickly to this guy.
Now here's Davis. And it's sent back by Wallace. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Chicago calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Houston. Pass to Shaves. Payton looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the shot. 1:05 left in the first quarter. And it's Jones with the ball for the Heat. They lead by 4. Floats one. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And it's Tim Hardaway with the foul. That's his first foul. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here's Payton. Takes it inside. Here's Shays, covered by Smith. And the basket by Shays.
Great find by Jokic. The best passing center I've ever seen.
Here's Hardaway. It's a 5-point game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's Jordan atop the key. Over Houston. Jokic grabs the miss. Here's Shays. He's defended by Jordan. Jokic sets the screen for Kidd. Off target from 3-point range. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Heat lead by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
So with Nash sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got Nikola Jokic. Payton is out there with Allen. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Davis at the power forward. Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Payton. Davis with a screen on Jones. Payton from outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Right side Hardaway. In the corner, it's Jordan. Kicks it out to Jones. Smith dishes to Hardaway. And 3 from Jordan. And Davis pulls it down. Jordan's gone 1 of 4 so far. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Oh, throw it down. Nikola Jokic.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
So the Heat, their last game, a win against the Boston Celtics. Outside, Jones. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Smith outside. Back to Jones. Jordan kicks to Hardaway. Over Payton. Hardaway, no good. Bulls trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Pass to Hardaway. Smith sets the pick for Hardaway. Smith outside. And here is Jordan. Jokic defending. The 19-foot shot. Out to Smith. Now here's Jones. Back to Smith. Here's Hardaway. Outside, Jones. Over Allen. And it's Jones, that time on the assist from Hardaway. Jones has got 5 now.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Chicago making a switch here. Nash is checked in. The Heat also with the sub. Ice is checked in. From range, LeBron is good.
You see there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Davis against Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Davis.
And the word is out on Josh Smith being a gifted dunker. But that really speaks to his overall athleticism. He can run, and he'll do whatever it takes to get the best of you.
Wayne Wade's checked in for Hardaway. And finished off by Davis.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Jordan the pass to Wade. Back to Jordan. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Jokic against Jordan. Jokic kicks to James. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. And then Wade slams it in.
You know, teams are going to have to watch out for Wade in the open floor. He gets up court in a heartbeat.
Nash outside. Inside. Kicks it out to Allen. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Heat leading by 3. The 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Rice has gone 1 of 4 from distance. Pass to Nash. Now Davis. He's defended by Jordan. Now James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You simply can't bite on that pump fake from LeBron, because he is waiting for you to leave your feet, and he's going to lean in to get to the line.
And some changes here for the Heat. Drummond's checked in for Jordan. Wallace comes in for Josh Smith. And Jones subbed in for Michael Jordan. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. A new lineup here for the Bulls. Drummond finds Wallace. Wade on the wing, defended by Payton. Wade misses. Chicago trailing here. 51 seconds left now here in the second. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Drummond working against Jokic. Here's Rice. The three-pointer off the mark.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
On the wing, Payton. Wade is covering. Here's Jokic. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Wade with it. Good defense by Kidd. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And that's all for us. Now it's time.
And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. You look at James, what a contribution.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Andre Drummond is out there with Wallace. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then it's Jones. And it's Rice in at the small forward. Chicago leading. Down low. Here's James. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Allen for three. Drains the three-pointer. Allen's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
And so sure of himself when shooting the basketball. Allen makes short work of that pull-up.
Wallace, the pass to Jones. Here's Rice. Wallace with the screen on LeBron. Shot's good by Rice. Rice has got 6.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 9. Eaton the pass to Allen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Allen's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Wallace outside. Pass to Jones.
And the quickness of Eddie Jones there, creating difficulties for this defense.
The Heat shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he can't get the first one. No good on the second free throw.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
Now here's James. The 3 drills the three-pointer. 12 points for him.
One of those nights where opposing coaches just shake their head. LeBron has taken over.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Here's Rice. 6 points for him. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now, here's Nash. The Heat trail by 5. Pass to Wade. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Plays it up and banks it in. Wade's got 7 points.
And he'll free up more space for himself on the perimeter with buckets like that. Wade's smart to get to work inside.
Pass to Eaton. Nash outside. And he drives in. Wade with the defensive effort. Nash has gone 1 of 3 on the night. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And I like seeing Wade challenge the defense on the attack, forcing the issue there and drawing the foul.
The Heat have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. The Bulls making a switch here. Jokic is checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Wallace. And Wade drops them both.
And there are so many reasons to be a fan of Wade's. This young man's ceiling is sky high.
LeBron outside. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Well, there are certain guys you probably don't want to challenge. Andre Drummond sends it back.
And it's Wade with the ball for the Heat. Outside, Jones. Back to Wade. Drummond sets the screen for Wade. Shot clock at 6. And Drummond throws it down.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Now, here's Jokic. Allen for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. And that's now 6 points for Ray Allen.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Wade sets the pick for Jones. Pass to Rice. Connects from 3-point range.
Timeout.
Rice has got 6 here in this quarter.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
So both teams changing it up here. Outside, Payton. Here's Jokic. That one, no good. Good D by Jordan. Miami trailing. For the lead, Jones, no luck. Here's Houston. Guarded by Hardaway. And Jordan sends it back.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball.
Now here is Hardaway. Still yet to score. Jordan kicks to Hardaway. Shoots from the baseline. Chicago grabs the miss. Kidd with it. Jones covering. Payton left side. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. And another miss by Chicago.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Hardaway passes to Jordan. Got a piece of it.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Hardaway against Payton to the inside. With 4 seconds on the clock. Takes the 3. No good that time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Bulls leading by a point. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. So with Payton on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got James. Anthony Davis is out there with Jokic. Then it's Nash. And it's Allen in at the 2 spot. The Heat with the lead. And here is Hardaway. Back to Jones. Smith outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Ray Allen picks one up.
Making trouble inside. Smith doing all he can to force the defense into a mistake.
A different look for Miami. Rice is checked in. And it's Wade in for Hardaway. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Davis with a screen on Wade. Nash outside. And that's collected by Smith. The Heat leading by 4. Wade dishes to Jordan. Jordan kicks to Smith. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Wade. And the layup's good off the glass.
And it's a difficult task to try and stop Wade inside. He plays a physical brand of basketball and has a variety of moves to choose from.
Pass to Davis. Now James. Davis setting the pick for James. Oh, LeBron from long distance.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Wade outside. Over Nash. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And that's 13 points for Dwayne Wade. Now Nash. Pass to LeBron. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Tuesday, they continue the road trip heading out to Cleveland to take on the Cavaliers. And then on Thursday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, it's going to be a battle for this group. You get the feeling they'll need to be at their sharpest if they want to come away with a victory.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Drummond comes in for Jordan. And Wallace subbed in for Josh Smith. Bulls trail by 6. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's LeBron. James absorbing hits on the drive.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Wallace looking for an opening. Back to Wade. Oh, good on that one. Good defense by Jokic. And so Allen will bring it up for the Bulls. LeBron passes to Nash. Jokic with a screen on Wade. There's Nash with the 3. And Jokic throws it down.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And he wants to see some changes out there right away. And right now, Jones checked in for Michael Jordan. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Back to James. Here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
Well, should any of us be surprised? If they need a bucket, LeBron says, get me the ball, and delivers once again.
Wade against Nash. Miami no good on that time either.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Jokic, no good. Jones against James. Pass to Drummond. Launches it. Rice, no good. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Nash outside. LeBron James on the wing. Defended by Jones. Jokic on the follow. And the Bulls lead by 2.
You got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
Wade with it. Guarded now by Nash. Wade can't hit.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
To halt the run, and it's Jones laying it in. Jones has got the game tied up here for the Heat.
And that's a clutch bucket from Jones, showing some leadership in a huge moment.
James looking it over. Out to Payton. Davis setting the pick for Payton.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Allen's shot is off. Payton against Wade, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Gary Payton. He knocks down the clutch free throw. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it. That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
Wallace with the screen on Allen. Rice passes to Wallace.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
The Bulls call timeout. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to
Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside 2 fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Orlando Magic. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Anthony is out there with Jason Tatum, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5, down low. Now here's Tatum. Tatum, a screen on Doncic. Here's Carter. Oh, Robinson with a block. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Clock at 4. Here's Carter. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, the way Tatum shares the ball really completes his package.
Pass to Towns. About a minute into this first quarter. Outside Mitchell. Launches a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against a team that shot it well.
Towns double team. There's the triple. That one no good. And so Anthony will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Outside Carter. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Doncic pulls down the board. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Magic head coach and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about some of the challenges that they'll face tonight, not the least of which is defending Jason Tatum. He said the guy plays with so much confidence. He's a great scorer from all 3 levels. He can go for 40, 50, 60 in a night. We just have to try and make someone else beat us.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Hill. Now Towns. Outside for Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Mullen.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Now here's Carter. Puts up a 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Orlando calls timeout. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Doncic, a screen on Anthony. Hill for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Puts one up from 19. Anthony misses.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Doncic passes to Hill. Five on the clock. Here's Towns. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Pass to Chamberlain. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Carter on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Towns with a rebound. Magic trail by 3. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Mitchell, the pass to Doncic. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Hill. Doncic outside. There's the 3. The rebound by Carter.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Back to Anthony. Outside Carter. Fires from deep. Pass to Mullen. Tatum with it. Three-pointer, Anthony. He buries it from 3. Anthony's got 5 points.
Melo not afraid to pull the trigger from deep, that time from 3.
Doncic passes to Towns. 1:11 left in the first. And he lobs it up to the rim. They swipe it. Pass to Tatum.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And so Tatum nails both of them.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
Magic trail by 8. Here's Edwards. Pass to Arizon. Robinson with it. Fade away. Orlando again missing.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Parker against Towns. San Antonio again missing. Arizon, pass to Edwards. Pass to Arizon. Inside. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Booker. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so the first quarter is in the books. San Antonio on top, up 8. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
They've got Tyrese Halliburton. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Yao in at center. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie, just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there.
It's been a tale of 2 quarters for them. Terrible shooting early, but then they heated up and took control of this game.
And the basket by Edwards.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Down low. Here's Malone. Rebound by the Magic. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Edwards looking it over. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Booker against Edwards. Booker, the pass to Parker. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Parker's got 4 points this quarter.
And the D has to respect Booker's passing ability. Fantastic at finding guys in their spots.
Pass to Weber. Here's Yao. Outside Edwards. Yao passes to Edwards for 3. Again, the miss by Edwards.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Parker. Great D that time from Halliburton.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
You've got to be attached at the hip to Halliburton, especially when he's operating on the perimeter.
Now here's Parker. For 3, Booker. Weber pulls it in. Magic trail by 5. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Halliburton outside. There's a screen. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards.
You know, you think about it, in 2015, a dozen teams passed on Devin Booker.
got to be tough for those front offices to watch him play this way.
Robinson, he's checked in for Orlando. Doncic comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. Both free throws good from Booker.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months,
timeout.
something like that.
Timeout called, the Magic.
Start it.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Parker against Doncic. Robinson, a screen on Parker. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And here's a look at what's coming up for Orlando. On Wednesday, they'll start out on the road to play the Lakers in Los Angeles. Then on Thursday, they go back home and will be hosting the Boston Celtics.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, it's going to be a good challenge for them. Even though they expect to win, it could probably go either way, depending on how well they play.
A line change here for San Antonio. And here's Tatum. San Antonio again can't hit.
Now, I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but we wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
Here's Mullen. Driving inside, and the shot goes down. And the Spurs lead by 9.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Edwards. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Edwards has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, Edwards rarely passes on a chance to get his team points. He loves making an offensive impact.
Anthony outside. Left side Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
They're working themselves to the line, using great fakes and getting into the body of the shot blocker.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Hill, he's checked in for Orlando. Mitchell comes in for Anthony Edwards. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Carter from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Spurs lead by 8. Here's Mullen. The long distance 3 is buried. Mullen's got 5 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Tatum looking it over. Okay! Tatum punching it home.
And so much power out of Tatum. Look at the elevation.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Mitchell, the pass to Hill. To the paint. That's tipped. Here's Mullen. Checked by Mitchell. On the wing, Anthony. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 7.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Weber, no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Anthony, the pass to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And so it's San Antonio leading by 17 at the end of the period. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back with you shortly.
As a resident dunk contest expert, I could tell you, these are the names you want in a dunk contest, guys. Don't.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Spurs.
Execution, these guys.
That's it for us.
Hey there, everyone. Glad you could join us on MLK Day on 2K Sports. Boy, you got to like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
And San Antonio has possession. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. We've got Jason Tatum. He's out there with Anthony. And it's Carter in at the point guard position. Just 5 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range. Carter's gone 2 of 7, struggling a bit. To the inside, Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down. Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Towns outside. Now here's Robinson. Defense right on him. Shoots from the elbow. Yep, that one's good. Robinson's gotten his second bucket.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size, with that kind of touch, that is money.
Three-pointer, Anthony. On target from range. Anthony's got 10 points.
A quick fire on that shot. Melo with the catch-and-shoot jumper. No defense for that play.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Orlando. They trail by 16. Pass to Towns. Outside, Hill. No good on the three. Here's Mullen. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, how about the pass here from Tatum? Great at involving his teammates.
And there's a pick. Towns for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Right side Tatum. Banked it in off the glass. 9 points in the game.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Towns passes to Robinson. They need this. Rebound by San Antonio. Mullen's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Carter. Over Doncic. Carter can't get it to go. Magic trail by 21. Doncic left side. Robinson with it. Shoots a fadeaway. Rebound by San Antonio. Mullen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Tatum finds Anthony. Back to Tatum. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mitchell into the lane. Misses from close range. San Antonio leading by 21. Pass to Tatum. And here's Carter. To the paint. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Orlando calls timeout. So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Booker. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Pass to Richmond. Fires from the line. Yao with a rebound. Magic trail by 21. Arizin, the pass to Halliburton. 1:56 left in the third. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
Here's Richmond. No good that time. Richmond's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Harrison. Good on the bucket. He's got 5.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Parker passes to Malone. Orlando grabs the miss. A minute 6 left to play in the third. Offensive board. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Orlando shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Parker against Halliburton. Parker passes to Richmond. Back to Parker. Shoots over Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. Booker fires from way outside. San Antonio again missing. Orlando with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. And the basket by Edwards.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Here's Parker. Rejected by Halliburton. Pass to Edwards. Pulls it. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
And so the San Antonio Spurs now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Playing some great. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And welcome back to our NBA coverage on this very special MLK Day. Halliburton is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Yao in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Here's Richmond. The steal. In transition, the Magic on the run. Here's Halliburton. The rebound by Malone. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Inside. Here's Parrish. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Parker against Halliburton. Here's Weber. Pass to Yao. 6 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Over Booker. Parrish with a rebound. Parrish has got 4 rebounds now. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's the teardrop, and they pick up 2. And the Spurs lead by 13.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Edwards against Booker. Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A line change here for San Antonio. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over.
Jason Tatum!
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Magic trail by 13. Doncic, a screen on Anthony. On the take. Errors and misses.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Carter can't get it to go.
The three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Defenders have to play Doncic tightly. He knows that and uses the pump fake to his advantage.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for San Antonio.
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? Now, they are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
And the Magic making a change here. Hill's checked in. Here's Tatum. Orlando with the rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Hill. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Carter, the pass to Anthony. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Spurs lead by 9. Carter, the pass to Anthony. Outside Tatum. Jason Tatum! He's a sharpshooter!
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Doncic. Outside, Hill. Towns on a screen. Second shot opportunity. And here's Doncic outside. Luka! Lethal!
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3-shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Outside Tatum. We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth. No good, a bit long that time.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Good work defensively by Robinson. Magic trail by 9. From deep, here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic. A minute 20 left in the game. Down low. Hill with the steal. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he does get the second one. And that brings him with an 8.
The team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
On offense, here is San Antonio. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Back to Carter. Clock at 6. The 3. Orlando with the rebound. Up top, Hill. Towns outside. Back to Hill. The 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
He makes the second free throw, and that trims the lead to 6. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up 2 for 3, and that's an intentional foul. .36 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Tatum draws the double. Pass to Mullen. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Orlando calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. Guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Fires top of the key, and there's Doncic. That's good on the assist from Towns.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Orlando calls timeout. They trail by 8. Your thoughts, guys?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
And here's Doncic outside, and it's in. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter here, and they go to the intentional foul. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases the lead to 6. Hill for 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. And now we've got an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one. So we see the Spurs get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And, B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they